Hello, Epic 7 newbies. This is Suspect Amy, and I'm here to do a quick video about the app I use to help find the strategies I need to solve tricky bosses and climb to Legend Arena. This is a bit of a shameless plug because it's an app I helped create called E7 Sidekick, but we just added a bunch of features to it and opened it up on more platforms, so I think it will be way more useful than when I originally announced it. So what is E7 Sidekick? As you all know, Epic 7's database is giant. 340 heroes, 250 artifacts, 120 status effects. Finding the right hero to handle a specific situation is crazy. Enter E7 Sidekick. Let's say I'm trying to deal with Lady of the Scales and I want to find what buffs or debuffs will help me ignore damage sharing. I just come to buffs, type in damage sharing, and there we go. Same thing for artifacts. I'm having a lot of trouble hitting Setsuka, so I want to find all of the ranger artifacts that increase hit chance. I'll type in shortened words for increases hit chance ranger. You can see the search breaks the words into tokens and searches for them separately to quickly find variations. But this will pick up things like sharpshooter's handgun that doesn't really match what I'm looking for. Now we added the ability to put quotes around a group of words to search for these together. There you go. Ranger artifacts that help you deal with those pesky Setsukas. Now here's the real bread and butter of E7 Sidekick: hero searching. You can see that we now sort the heroes by release date, so the newest ones are shown first. We added this new feature where, for example, someone like Genesis Raz here, you're reading his skill, and it says, grants Sacred Covenant for 5 turns. You have no idea what this means. But now you can tap on the skill icon and it uses AI to look through the skill and show you what buffs and debuffs are in there. Also with his skill too, it talks about inflicting seal and collapse on an enemy. If you don't know what those are and are too lazy to search for them in the buff menu, AI can try to pull them out. This doesn't work 100% of the time. Apple's on-device AI is not great, but it works most of the time, and I'm sure it will only get better. You might be asking, why use AI at all? Why not just put little markers for every buff in the skill database like everyone else does? There's over 1,000 skills in the database. I have zero interest in making these changes, and it also slows down data entry for new heroes and artifacts. I think AI is just going to get better and better, and it will eventually figure this stuff out for us. Okay, back to hero searching. A quick example is, show me everyone who has a speed imprint. I just type in speed, then change the filter to only search in imprints, and there you go, every speed imprint in the game. I gave examples in my last video where I was looking for heroes who can defense break on their S1s to pair with Soak Flan, but I have a better example. I was using Briar Witch to take out offering Bloodblade Karens in Arena. If you soul burn, she would strip, apply unbuffable, then do pop damage to finish off BBK. The only way BBK would survive this is if she would counterattack. This causes her to heal up, and the pop damage wasn't enough to finish her off. So I need a hero who doesn't trigger counterattacks, can dispel immortality, can apply unable to be buffed, and can soul burn to ignore effect resistance. Crazy, there's one hero in the game that can do all of this on her S3, and that's the 3-star thief Talia. For pop damage, I can just use Lady of the Scales Abundance. I gave her a try, and honestly she was great, but for some reason, Abundance pop damage would not finish off Karen. So it didn't work out in the end, but it's fun being able to find off-the-board solutions to the different challenges in Epic 7. What else is in the app? Of course, there's hero adjustments. You can see all of the heroes that have been balance patched over time. If I go to Maid Chloe, I can actually see a history of her changes. You can see that not only did her skills change, but she was previously an effectiveness hero. Now she's an ER-based one. Stat sorting is useful if you want to know where heroes rank. I'll sort by HP to see who are the bulkiest heroes in the game. I can turn on imprints and exclusive equipments, and this is interesting. With Yulha's recent EE, she officially became the highest health unit in the entire game, taking the crown away from Fire Lilius. Ruel just got a new health EE, so let me check out Soul Weavers. Crazy. Ruel is now the highest health Soul Weaver. No wonder she's so annoying to deal with now. Operator Sigrid just got a speed imprint. Let's see how fast she is now. I'll sort by speed and I'll just enter her in the search to help me find her. There she is. Opsig is now tied for the 14th fastest speed in the whole game. If I want to look at just Rangers, she's the second fastest Ranger behind Celeste. These EEs are no joke. Last but not least, I added Wallpapers to the app. I think E7 wallpapers are amazing and don't get nearly enough exposure. I can understand why. They're on E7's crappy stove website. It's not easy to download them and apply them to your phone. Is what I'm doing legal? Probably not. I'm making sure I don't manipulate or distribute these myself since they're clearly not mine. If you tap on the download link, it just takes you directly to the Stove page. My app is really just a thumbnail gallery for the Stove website. If I get in trouble, I'll just drop this feature or replace it with AI wallpapers or something. Same goes for fan art from the Stove website. I think these get almost no views over there. There's maybe 1 or 2 comments on them if they're lucky, and some of this artwork is just amazing. Once again, I credit the artists, allow users to search by the artist as well as the featured hero, and I don't manipulate or distribute these. The download button takes you directly to the Stove page. Some of these are stunning, like this Ravi one. I actually loved it so much it's my iPad wallpaper now. 2 final announcements. When I launched the app a while ago, it was only available on iPad and Mac OS. Now we have an iPhone version. It has all of the same features I showed off here. One thing to note if you downloaded this app before, please get the latest from the App Store. We fixed so many bugs and issues with it. And last but not least, people have been asking for an Android or Windows version. Honestly, I don't think we'll ever make one. But we're going to open up the data files we use, so literally anyone can make a website or Android app that does whatever they want to help E7 players. There was a video about a month ago from an E7 content creator named Maria, who called out the E7DB website for copying and pasting skill descriptions and stuff from CeciliaBot. I admittedly did this with some of my app's data in the past. CeciliaBot is just an amazing website, and it's so refreshing that they don't clutter it with ads and junk. I use their tier lists in my videos all the time. CeciliaBot has to be hands down the best E7 website. I always thought they just imported game files for their data, so I didn't think copying and pasting things were that big a deal. But after Maria explained they entered this stuff by hand, I felt really bad. What I was doing was very clearly plagiarizing his hard work. We put a hard stop to using any CeciliaBot data and even did a big push to go back and review whatever may have been copied. But something about that video didn't sit well with me. E7DB, my app, and a bunch of other websites, we're really just trying to help players. It's crazy that all of us are maintaining our own private databases. Why isn't there some community-maintained database that everyone can freely use without getting called out in videos? Anyways, I hope opening up our database will invite the community to help fix issues and build more cool apps or websites to help players. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching my video. Bye, everyone.